So what we next need to do is get out the radio part. So it is these 4 bolts here. Again, it's a 7mm, yeah, 7mm socket. I'm just going to take out these. And then the whole unit should just slide out. And there are 4 connectors, so there's a large multi-plug here, a smaller one here, and 2 connectors here. One is the aerial and one is for the sat-nav, I believe. And I think the one we're going to need is this one here. So we're going to unplug this. And then you've got all of these wires in here. And then what we're going to do, we're going to identify the rear speaker cables. So each rear speaker has a positive and a negative. So we have a left rear positive, a left rear negative, and a right rear positive and a right rear negative. And they correspond to this here. Now this is a low level output, so it converts the speaker signals, so from the rear speakers into RCA outputs, so we can then use this to create a subwoofer out. They're labelled up on this one. This one's an Extrons Pro. It has adjustment on there for the level. And we've got the left positive as green, the left negative as brown, the right positive as grey, and the right negative as black. So we have all them 4 wires there. And what we need to do is identify them corresponding wires out of that multi-plug, and then tap these wires into them. It's as simple as that. So this is the multi-plug out the back. Now what I've found is that there are these 4 pairs on this side here, so you've got top and bottom, right? But these first 4 on this side are the speaker cables. So we'll go just the middle 2 at the minute. You can see the grey and the whites. Them are the front. They're the front 2 speakers, so the front doors. And then the purple and the green and black one you can see there. Them are for the rear doors. Now, the colours may vary because this is a different harness that I've had and plugged in. So you can see my original is up here. And I've plugged this in simply because it then gives me other feeds, etc. for other bits and pieces that I'm going to run for this unit. But that's where they are. So this is the multi connector here. So this is what you're looking for. And then it's these ones on the, well, it's actually on the right of the connector if you look, but it's on the left as we're looking at it here. So 4 pairs. So what we're going to do is we're going to tap into the purple ones and the green ones. And what I've also figured out is on my harness, the solid purple is obviously the positive, and the purple and black being the negative. So again, this may change on your harness, but for me it looks like the top row. So we're going to look at it how it's plugged in. So the top row being the ones with the black stripes, they are the negatives, and the bottom row, you can see them there, are the positives. So we're going to go for the purple and the green. So now that's complete, I have tapped into the cables here, and then obviously run up the new one here, and then it goes into this level output unit. I've taped everything back up so it looks as factory as possible. We're just going to go and plug all this back in now, and then we're going to run some RCA cables from there down into the footwell, leave them there for now. So the next thing we need to do is run the accessory wire. Now this is the remote signal wire for your amplifier. I've already fed a cable through here and into the glove box. You can see here, just leave that cable wound up for now. We don't need to do anything with it until we get the amplifier in. But what we do need to do is give this an accessory plug. Now it'll be the same thing again. We're going to feed this in and splice it into the accessory wire, or whichever one that is on here. Now, on my harness, again, this is an aftermarket harness, so I'm not sure if the original will be the same. I guess it won't. But on mine, it is pin number 2. So the pin number won't change, but the colour of the wire may. So for me, it's blue to blue, which is easy enough. So I'll get on and do that now. So that's the remote wire in. All we've got to do now is connect in our RCA cable and then hide all of this and plug in the screen again.